CEO of RedLine Solutions, and today I want to talk to you about inventory and traceability in the cooler. Most coolers today are still using manual processes, and there's some real challenges associated with that. For instance, at receiving, the pallet tags are often handwritten, which is time-consuming but also can lead to errors. Also, pallets that are from a lot may all have the same number, which makes it difficult to track them when they're split into multiple locations. The inventory locations within your facility are often left to tribal knowledge so that your workers know where they are, but if somebody is absent, it could be a problem, especially in peak period when things are stored in the aisles and wherever they will fit. The challenges you run into in the picking, staging, and loading really have to do with working from printed pick lists that may be outdated by the time that the order starts to be fulfilled. Perhaps a customer has changed something on the order, and if they have, the errors won't be caught until further downstream, making it more timely and more expensive to resolve. In the shipping, the challenges really come to the shipping office becoming a bottleneck where you've got a few clerks who are checking out multiple orders for multiple doors, and they have to key in those pallet tag IDs for each and every one. And if there is an error, you have to stop the process and reload the truck, which doubles the loading time. On your inventory and holdover accounts, in manual systems, this is done much more frequently because you have to constantly be adjusting your inventory. This is both time and resource intensive and often leads to overtime. To maintain your inventory rotation, you really need to keep track of your product, and if you don't do the inventory rotation properly, you're going to have more rejected orders and more waste or donation. Now let's turn our attention to the emerging traceability requirements. The PTI, or Produce Traceability Initiative, requires case labels with a G10 and lot number on every case of produce shipped. This is something that is being adopted by retailers, and the leaders so far in this space are Publix, Food Lion, and Aldi, with several more who are in the process of rolling out their requirements in 2013. So what is required on a PTI label? This is an example of a typical label that has the commodity description, country of origin on it, and I want to highlight that the required elements that you absolutely have to have are the G10, the lot number, and the PTI voice pick code. You will probably go ahead and put the other information on so it will be helpful for your workers and that your receivers will know what they've got. There's also a hybrid pallet tag that has to be on every shipment, and that needs to have your company name and the number of labels, as well as one barcode per unique G10 lot number combination, and the SSCC, or Serialized Shipping Container Code, that is used for advanced ship notifications. Best practices require that you put the label on two adjacent sides of the pallet, and for more information you can go to the producetraceability.org website. So RedLine Cooler really manages the cooler processes, and we'll take a look at that now. RedLine Cooler is part of our comprehensive suite. It's designed, built, and continuously improved for cooler operations. It tracks and manages inventory at the case and pallet level and makes sure that you have accurate order fulfillment. It also helps you with physical inventory counts. We use wireless mobile devices, and we fully integrate in with famous software and can integrate with others. It's also integrated to RedLine's field and packing products, and the key benefits are the faster, more accurate order fulfillment, the higher worker accountability and productivity, and the inventory location visibility. All of this helping you provide product traceability throughout the cooler. So at the receiving process in an automated system, you will put a pallet tag on when you either pull a product off of a packing line or receive it in from the field. And if you want to, you can also print a hybrid pallet tag at that time. Also, when you put it away, you're tying that pallet into a specific rack location or floor location for easy finding it later. If you're consolidating pallets, you'll actually be moving contents from one or more pallets onto a single pallet, and you can print a new pallet tag with the updated content, as well as a hybrid pallet tag if you're ready to ship the product, and then relieve the inventory at that time. We have a directed picking process that gives you picking rules that allow you to choose how you're going to fulfill the order, normally on a FIFO basis. We minimize the picking errors by scanning at the time of picking, and then any changes to the order are communicated in real time down to that handheld terminal, and the worker gets to see those. They can also reserve pallets and capture any moves within the facility. For inventory counts, we do physical counts using the handheld and then reconcile against the host system. We also support numerous inquiries for the product as well as on-hand inventory. And then we'll generate a traceability report for you of where specific lots were shipped by lot number and by customer. In summary, manual inventory and shipping processes are slower and more prone to error. With retailer adoption of PTI and coming FSMA rules, case traceability requiring GTN and lot number is becoming more and more prevalent, and RedLine Cooler automates the inventory and shipping processes as well as manages your traceability. RedLine Solutions, your partner for PTI compliance.